Hey guys, it's me, and today we're going to be doing a review of the International Man of the Match Khedira. You can see his on-card stats up on the screen now, and his average price on the Xbox is 29k, his average price on the PS3 is 37k. So I'll move on to his in-game stats now, and unfortunately I can't get on the Xbox at the minute and I forgot to record his in-game stats, but I'm going to borrow them from someone else just for this video. And for those of you who are going to say, oh my god, he doesn't actually have Khedira, I will put a screenshot up on the screen. So yeah, there you can see I do own Khedira, and I'll move on to his in-game stats. So you can see some of his better stats are 86 ball control, 89 curve, 86 heading accuracy, 85 long shots, 81 penalties, 84 short pass, 95 shot power, 90 stand tackle, 82 volleys, 80 jumping, 87 reactions, 80 sprint speed, 85 strength, 86 aggression, and 87 interceptions, as well as 77 vision. So some pretty average stats there. They're pretty decent all around, to be honest, for a 30k International Man of the Match, but they're nothing amazing really. He also has a medium high work rate, 2-star skills, and 4-star weak foot. So move on to the clips of him playing now, and I played this guy at CDM in a 3-5-2, and he was really effective there. I think he might have the tactician trait or something, because he tends to fill in for one of the centre backs if they go missing, and he's pretty good at that. He's pretty tall and pretty strong, which means he's quite effective at muscling players off the ball and just generally getting stuck into opponents, I guess. Although he doesn't have a whole lot of pace, it's not like he's really lacking either, and I think it's about the right amount of pace, to be honest. For a CDM you don't really need that much, and 75 is pretty good for tracking back as well as going forward. Medium high work rates are ideal for a CDM, as it means he's going to stay back more than he goes forward, but it doesn't mean he won't ever get involved in the attack. His 80 shooting, I'll be honest, was a bit of a letdown. I didn't think he was very good at all at shooting. He did score 1 goal in 19 games for me, so that is obviously not very good for someone with 80 shooting, although to be fair he was playing at defensive mid. But his defending is really where he stands out, and I think his interceptions are probably the best thing about him. He did seem to intercept a lot of balls. He was able to predict quite well where the ball was going to go when the opponent passed it, and I think that's a great trait to have in a CDM, because it's pretty good to be able to intercept balls before you even have to tackle the opposition player who's running at you. And his tackling is also quite impressive as well. I didn't think his heading was very good, to be honest. He had a couple of chances to score headers and he didn't do very well, even though his heading accuracy is relatively high, so that was quite disappointing. And at CM I don't think he's very effective. He's decent enough if you want a defensive player, but if you want someone who can go forward as well, he's not great. His passing is okay, but really I think where he really shines is defensively, and as such should probably just be used in a CDM role, unless you really need someone at centre of midfield to defend a lot for you. So we'll move on to the verdict now, and I'm going to give this guy a 9 out of 10, because I think he could be a little bit better, but in most aspects of his game he is pretty solid. Could be a bit better at passing and shooting in my opinion, but everything else is pretty solid. Although if you're going to play him at CM I would probably give him maybe a 7.5 or an 8, because I just don't think he's quite as good there as at CDM. And I know I've given a lot of players high ratings recently, but that's because I've been using a lot of good informs, so it's not like I've gone whack with the whole rating system or anything. It's just because the players have actually been performing really well for me. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this review. If you have, please leave it a like. Suggest a player for the next review in the comments, and I'll talk to you all next time.